you guys like
Coming up.
Remind me in 1 year to ask Hess about the Northman.
all weekend long? It's nothing but Tupac songs.
He is almost too good of being an asshole. Jesus Christ, he was a good asshole.
I mean, if you're talking blowing loads in the mouth, you could. That's coming at him.
I can tell you what drug doesn't get your dick going. Nick just got back from his first day of radiation and chemo.
Nice.
And he already made a joke about me jerking off in my room since he's been back.
Wow.
Angela and the dogs were in here, and they're like, all right. She was like, all right, come on, kids, let's let Jerome do his thing. And he's standing in here, he's like, you're going to do your thing? Hess is going to watch you jerk off? And I'm
There
like,
you go.
no, you can get the hell out of here.
Look at this guy. So, do you have a story to lead with, or no?
Yesterday we went to, because we knew Nick's doing his radiation and chemo. We need to make sure he has like any liquid weed he could have just in case he needs it. Right. And so we go there, and we did the online order. I let Angela pick. She picked a whole bunch of like stuff for him, and then she got me and her some stuff. And she saw these pills on there that she wanted to try, and I was like, yeah, sure, we could try them. Pick whichever ones. They were like $5, so she got them. And when we get to the dispensary, we ended up having to go to the back and do this whole thing. But this chick kept like looking at us kind of weird, and she was talking to us and like kind of laughing. And it was just, and I like the whole time I didn't think much of it then, but I was like, oh, it's just a little strange the way she was looking at me. And then hours later, like at night, I was like, oh, I'll try one of the pills, and I took one and I offered one to Angela, and she ended up not wanting one. So I did that, and I was sitting out back, and I took the pill and was chilling, and then I started the Hustlers movie, that we're watching for this. Yep. And I read the back of the paper, and she bought boner pills.
Wow.
She bought weed boner pills and didn't know it, and I took a boner pill last night on accident while watching Hustlers.
Wow. Did you pop a boner?
And unfortunately, I didn't even get a boner.
That's rude.
I wanted to come on here and be like,
I had a hard on this morning.
Wow.
Or last night, but it didn't even work. I was so disappointed. But it was like 20 minutes after I looked, and I was like, oh, let's see what the back says. I was just kind of fucking around with it, and because they put like, it's almost like the weed nature facts. They put like a little stamp thing over it or whatever. So I tore that off, and then on the actual package is where it talked about how like, oh, take this 20 minutes before sex and you'll have the fucking time of your life. What? And I was like, well, I'm sitting in my backyard watching a movie with some weed, so I don't know. But yeah, so
that's funny.
Spoilers, I liked the movie Hustler, so maybe it was because I popped a boner pill.
Maybe.
Who knows?
It's possible.
But yeah, so apparently, if I ever need access, $5, I could go to the dispensary right here, get some boner pills. So I know that for future.
That is interesting to know.
Yeah, I didn't know they made weed boner pills.
I didn't either. Learned something new today.
But I mean, it makes sense. You can have sex, you get high at the same time, easily get. Well, I guess not easily, but so we have a couple left over, and now I'm like, well, what the fuck are you? We're just gonna have these pills sitting in a drawer. We have I think we have 3 or 4 left in a little baggie. So if you want a boner pill, I could. No promises it'll work, but I could give you one.
Okay, maybe I'll try.
We both pop one next podcast. Like, how much did you like Westworld?
Do you want a blowjob?
That would be funny. That would be funny.
Speaking of Westworld, though, I want to say, just to get it out of the way, for when we do it next week, for people knowing, we'll record this on Monday, and then I'll edit it Tuesday, and it'll come out Wednesday. So just if people are like, oh, where's your Westworld episode or whatever, it'll be out on Wednesday. Wednesdays most likely. Just so people know.
Wednesday.
Mm-hmm. But that being said, do you have anything to talk about before Hustlers? Or do you want to hop right in?
No, I don't think so. I think it's just called Hustle.
Oh, is it called? I keep calling it Hustlers because of the song, but I think it is just called Hustle.
Yeah, I think it's just called Hustle.
I told Nick last night, I was like, what if I watched, because isn't that Jennifer Lopez movie where she's a stripper called Hustlers? Yeah, and I was like, what if I watched that instead? And then Hess is talking about basketball, and I just talk about strippers.
That would be funny.
He was like, hey, it'd probably be the same thing.
Nah, probably not.
No, but I did enjoy the movie. I will say
Oh, good.
about 15 minutes into it, when it was like it was just getting going. At first, for
Yeah.
a split second, I was like, "Oh, did I make a bad decision here? Is this a boring
Yeah.
movie?" But then once it got to the street basketball game and you get to the kid and
Yeah.
all that, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I loved it.
And I
thought it
did
was
read the
great.
trivia that guy's a real basketball player too.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
I knew that from just watching.
Yeah, you probably just
basketball.
recognized him and you're like, "Hey, that's so and so right there."
A lot of, and the black guy is a basketball player.
Yeah,
too.
I like that in the credits.
Yeah.
Like it showed all the
Yeah.
basketball players that were really in the movie. That was pretty cool. I
Yeah.
saw in the trivia too that apparently the original pitch was Adam Sandler was supposed to go to China and get a good basketball player, and there's gonna be a whole thing about that. But then Netflix was like, we don't really do good in China, so can you make it Spain? And then he was like, yeah, sure, I don't care. So
That's
then,
cool.
that's why it was Spain, but it was originally supposed to be China, I guess.
Well, they say that China owns a lot of, they own a lot of America. So that's what they say. I don't know.
But because you haven't seen it before, right? This was your first time watching it?
I had not. Yeah, I had not seen it. I had heard from, obviously, Nick said it was really good.
Mm-hmm.
I had a couple. My uncle said it was really good. A couple other people that I heard that they really liked it, and I really liked it. So it's I would say it's not an original idea.
Yeah, definitely not. Like you've definitely
But that's
probably
okay.
already seen this movie, but it was done well, and
Yeah.
it was fun watching Adam Sandler do it,
Yeah.
and it was cool. I did actually like that they did use real basketball players, because then when they played basketball,
Yeah.
like it looked real. It looked like they were actually
Yeah.
playing. So then it kind of got you more into the movie a little bit. Then
Right.
you're not just watching someone shoot the ball, then it cuts to it all of a sudden cutting in the net and shit.
I found it funny that his wife was Queen Latifah. I did not.
Yeah,
see
I would
her
have
in
never
any
saw that coming.
previews. I didn't see her in any previews that like I saw. Never saw her name anywhere. So I'm like, is that Queen Latifah? I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's Queen Latifah.
That's when
I'm
I
like,
knew
oh,
because
real quick.
Nick saw it, and then he watched the movie. He tweeted about her being in it and that they're such a cute couple. So I knew because of him, but I was so surprised. Like they actually were a good couple though.
Yeah, I thought it was. I wanted to clarify something too. I saw Nick commented on.
Oh yeah, on the Pleeka's bachelor party clip.
Yeah. Was Kevin Bacon in the remake Footloose? Because that my statement was based off of that.
Oh.
That he hasn't been on in anything since that, not since Footloose in like 1982.
Well, let me see if he is in the.
I don't think he was in there.
I don't think he is in. Yeah, Miles Teller's in it. I didn't know that. Oh, and Dennis Quaid.
I didn't know that. I never.
Maybe
seen it.
we'll have to do like a double feature Footloose one day for this podcast. We got to watch both, and we'll have to compare which one's better. You know.
Miles Teller's in like everything lately. I feel like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he's in the new Netflix movies and Top Gun.
Yeah.
But also I feel like he wasn't in shit for a long time. Now I feel like he's popping back up again and everything.
Yeah, he was. I mean, Whiplash. He's in that new. I don't know if it's a. I don't think it's a Netflix movie, but it's called Spiderhead.
Yeah,
Actually,
that's Netflix. Him and Chris Hemsworth and some chick, I can't think of her name.
Yeah, I do. I kind of wanted to see that. It is a Netflix movie.
I heard
Where's
it's pretty
that?
good. They're supposed to be like scientists doing experiments on people, and they're making them like see whatever they want them to see, and like they're just kind of fucking with people.
When is that out? Is that
It's
out? Is
already
it
it came out like last Friday or
Oh,
just a
shit.
few days ago or something.
Okay. Well,
I almost watched it the other night, and then I ended up watching other shit.
Maybe I'll have something to do this week. I'll watch that. But yeah, no. I was assuming that he was in the 2011 remake, so that's why I said that. Obviously, I know he's been in shit since 1984. I mean, fuck, that was the year I was born. So I mean, I know he was in Sixth Sense. I mean, I'm sure I could probably come up with some more if given time. But yeah. So, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm completely off base. I don't really follow. I'm not a huge Kevin Bacon fan, but
apparently sometimes I think I am, but then I realize it's just Ethan Hawke I'm looking at.
yeah, Ethan Hawke.
But
Yeah.
It's
So,
funny that
just wanted
you
to
brought
clear
that up though, because yesterday we went and saw Lightyear, and as we were leaving the theater, they had a poster for it's called The Black Phone, and it's a new horror movie with
Oh
Ethan
yeah.
Hawke.
Yeah.
And I pointed at it and I laughed and he said, "Hey, look, a new Kevin Bacon movie." And me and Nick laughed when we were walking out of the theater. But Taylor and Andrew were like, "What? I don't get it. Was that like a reference to something? I don't know." And I started laughing. I was like, "Oh, it's just," I confused them. And I was like, "Me and Hess talked about it on the podcast." And then Nick brought up your Kevin Bacon thing in Footloose, and Taylor was like, "Really? Hess didn't think he was in anything since Footloose?" And they were talking about it the whole time, and I was like, "Well, I mean, I don't know. Could you guys name anything else that Kevin Bacon's been in? I have no idea what else he's been in."
Yeah. Yeah, since 2011, I couldn't tell you, but I mean, I realized he wasn't in that. But you should have told Taylor and Angela, thanks for watching the pod, so you get the fucking references.
Oh, that's true. I should have fucking just started like yelling at them right outside the theater. Oh, you don't watch your son's fucking podcast or your brother's fucking podcast, huh?
I'm a little shocked you didn't.
That's what I just assume they don't listen to shit, so I'm just like, oh, whatever. Yeah, you don't know.
I mean, it doesn't look like he's really been in much.
I know he's in it's like a horror movie that's like a Friday the 13th-esque one coming out soon, and it's supposed to
be like that
TV
vibe. Show. He was in a TV show called I Love Dick. It's a comedy.
Wow. Is it about like sucking dick, or is it about a guy named Dick that he loves?
He was in a TV series. I don't know if he was called Schmilf. Single mom is losing faith.
Oh, he was in Smilf?
Yeah, I don't know. It just says he was in it. I don't know how much.
Taylor used to love that show. I'm surprised she didn't know that either.
It doesn't look like he was a big role though. But yeah, like nothing major. Footloose, obviously, he was in The Woodsman in 2004. He was in Mystic River in 2003. I remember him in Hollow Man. You remember Hollow Man? This is 2000.
I don't even think I've seen Hollow Man.
A wee little baby. Wasn't he in The Sixth Sense though? Am I tripping?
I don't think Kevin Bacon's in The Sixth Sense. Is he?
Oh, it also says he was in Black Mass, Crazy Stupid Love, which I don't remember him.
Oh, they did bring up Crazy Stupid Love. They brought that up yesterday, actually, and they yelled that at me.
Other than that, I don't really know much. And if going off of that, Crazy Stupid Love was 2011, so it would have been the same time Footloose came out. So
maybe you saw him in Crazy Stupid Love, and then you had Footloose on the brain.
Well, the funny thing is, I did like that movie. So Crazy Stupid Love. Did you like it? Have you seen it? Gosling.
Okay,
and
I have
Stone.
seen that.
Yeah.
You know, I do like that. Kevin Bacon's in that.
I could have swore he was. I thought he was like.
No, I believe. Actually, they like I said, they said that too. I just now that I'm thinking about it, I have to Google a picture.
I don't see him in here, but
let's see. I got a picture of him. You want to see a picture of Kevin Bacon in Crazy Stupid Love? Right here, baby.
Okay. Yeah.
Looks like there's actually a lot of pictures. Looks like he's in it quite a bit, maybe.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, he wasn't in Sixth Sense apparently, but he was in a movie called Stir of Echoes. So maybe I was thinking of that. I don't know.
You know what's funny though? I just thought about. Isn't there that game, the like 7 Degrees of Kevin Bacon?
Yeah, 6 Degrees of
6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. But if he's not in that much shit, is that game even like relevant anymore? Can you even play it that good anymore?
I mean, I don't know. And I mean, you guys are more of the film junkies.
I like film junkheads.
I mean, I like watching movies. I fall asleep during movies a lot. That's why I still have yet to go see Top Gun in theaters. I really want to see it in theaters. But I know I will fall asleep, especially if I go right after work.
Yeah, I can see that.
But I also don't retain a lot of information from movies. So like you and Nick could probably have a whole podcast where you just quote movies and you'd be like, oh, that's from Playing with My Panties or something, 1944.
No, see, but
I can't do that.
I only know I am good at very certain, like just stuff I watch like I could name anything like Breaking Bad stuff because I watched it a million times, things like that. But a lot of random movie knowledge I do just forget.
Yeah,
lot.
I mean,
but then if someone brings it up, it might like start ringing a little ding in my ear, and then I might start remembering a little bit. But like, did you forget the Northmen already? Do you remember that still?
Yeah, I remember it.
Oh, so you retain some.
But I mean, like, ask me in a year. You know what I mean?
Okay, I'm gonna say. Hold on. Hey Siri. Hey Siri.
June 20th, 2023.
Here, we'll do Alexa. Alexa, remind me in 1 year to ask Hess about the Northmen.
What time June 20th, 2023 should I remind you?
3:25.
Is that 3:25 in the morning or in the afternoon?
Yes. No, in the afternoon, please. I don't need that in the morning.
I'll remind you June 20th, 2023 at 3:25 p.m. By the way, you can now set monthly and yearly reminders. To try it.
No, okay, Alexa, stop. You
Didn't you just set a yearly reminder?
Yeah, I did, so I don't know why she's clarifying that I could do that. Did you know the thing you just did you can do?
Yes, you can.
Wow.
Would you like to know more about it? And then I will talk for 44 minutes. God.
I'm going to be so confused in a year when that goes off. And it's like, hey, Jerome, don't forget to ask Hess about the Northmen. I'm going to be like, what the fuck does that even mean?
Exactly.
I have no idea. But we'll see. Maybe I'll remember, and we'll be able to connect these clips in a year, baby.
I wish you would have just done it for 3:25 a.m. and not even asked. Set that fucker to go off.
That would have been so annoying.
That would have been funny.
I'll get her to do that first.
Classic. Anyway, so we can move on with Hustle.
Yeah, Hustle. So, what'd you think of the story? Actually, like you said, it's not an original one, but
yeah.
Adam Sandler finds a kid, gets him good, no one trusts him.
Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was a great movie. Did not fall asleep. Watched the whole thing in one sitting. Wow. Yeah, Sunday morning, sat in the recliner, headphones on, and just watched the whole thing. So,
I thought it was interesting. Just like they tried to get him like, oh, he beats people up, no one likes him. But then Dr. J's like, but I like this guy. I'm playing basketball with him, and then everybody's just like, actually, yeah, you're right, he is cool, and they went and just forgot about it. But that is probably what would happen too.
I feel like that is
if it is someone who's so unknown, what he did was forgettable, and then all of a sudden Dr. J's like, yo, this guy's he's pretty cool. Which I got a question about Dr. J. Is it true that he's slept with so many women? All those rumors? Do you believe all the rumors about that?
That I don't know.
I feel like that's the only thing I really remember all thinking about basketball growing up is I would always hear that Dr. J just fucks girls. That's all I would hear about. I
thought that was Magic Johnson.
Maybe it's him too. Maybe he's got a Magic Johnson and then he let I know that Magic Johnson did because he got AIDS. Yeah. Well, let me see. Let me Google what the number is.
I've never heard that about Dr. J. I could be completely off, but I've never. I mean, I'm a bit too young for Dr. J playing days.
For him to come hit on me, I'm a little young for his tasting.
So I don't know. I mean, obviously I know he's a Philly icon, but
Jesus, this is Will Chamberlain slept with fucking what is this 20,000 women?
It was a thing back in the day.
Do you think if you slept with 20,000 women, you how many of those do you think you'd remember?
I don't know. 200.
Do you think you'd remember your first still?
I don't know. I've 20,000.
That's a fucking lot. How much is that actually? In a year, what do you think that is?
Take 20,000 and divide it by 365.
50. That's 54.
That's 54 years. If he fucked one girl a day.
God damn. That is
so.
There's days where he's fucking like 6 women.
Had to, because I mean I know he's old, but for fuck's sake, he's not fucking them when he's 50 fucking 60 years old.
I wonder though, if there's some that he's just like, oh, that girl blew me, but I'm adding that to the number.
I mean, it's possible.
Or if we had an orgy of 10 girls, he really only slept with 3 of them, but he's counting all 10 to his number. I wonder if there's times like that, or if it's legit I came in 20,000 women.
I mean, if you're talking blowing loads in the mouth, that's coming at him.
I guess.
So yeah, so I mean, obviously, if like I said, if you did one a day, that's 54 years. So yeah, I mean, you got to really be.
Yeah, that was his day job, was banging girls.
So if you 54. So if you cut that in half, it's like what 27. So I mean, that's 2 a day. 27 years. It would be 2 a day.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean,
it's not like he's fucking the same. Like, it's different women every single day too.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe it would just be, orgies every night, and
I guess. Fuck.
it's just a rough estimate.
That
But,
also
I mean,
sounds like, how
that's a
exhausted
lot.
do you think his penis is? Like, it's got to be nothing at this point.
Probably a lot of.
A lot of
I
ointment.
don't know what. I don't know what drug gets your dick going. I feel
I
like
can tell you what drug doesn't get your dick going.
weed.
Those weed pills. Apparently, those don't work.
That's funny. That is funny. Yeah, I don't know. That just seems like a lot. But yeah, I feel like you would definitely forget.
Yeah, that is an insane number.
Because I feel like you were probably on some sort of drugs while you were doing all this. I mean, I feel like you had to have been.
Yeah, no, definitely. Even just drugs to get him hard, probably, because there's probably, 20,000, fucking 10,000, he's probably having a hard time getting up.
This is true.
But back to Hustle. The one thing that I really liked, like I brought up earlier, was with the street basketball games.
Yes.
I would almost just like to watch like a whole basketball movie of a street basketball game would be fun.
Really?
Like when those two dudes are playing, I liked it.
You would have liked like the And One mixtape.
Oh, is
tour.
that just like street basketball?
All street ballers.
Yeah, I don't know why. Even like the street basketball video games, I used to love that too. I don't know why.
Oh, really?
It just seemed more fun. I don't know why.
Yeah, I mean it's cool. Street ball is more, I guess street.
Yeah.
It's more of like rules are obviously different. People are usually a lot more flashy, stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, I guess I can see that. But yeah, I'll have to try to find like an And One mixtape tour, like clip, because I mean, like they had some dudes that were like nuts. Like I still see TikToks of them. They have like this dude named the Professor. Like he could dribble like crazy. Like he would.
Yeah, see, like the moves like that. That's what I find fun to watch.
Yeah. Then there was a dude that played in the NBA, Jason Williams. I don't know if he came from. I know he used to play street ball, but his nickname was White Chocolate. And the dude,
White Chocolate.
The dude could pass like you wouldn't believe.
Wow.
I mean, flashy, like behind the back, through the legs, like just shit you don't see in the NBA. And he actually played in the NBA, I want to say, for like 8 to 10 years, and he actually won an NBA championship with the Miami Heat.
Oh wow.
So yeah.
How come people in the NBA don't like do more tricks when playing?
I feel like it's because the owners in the league don't want them to do that.
Yes, if it should be more of a fun game, like make it more of a game like that, and then I'm on board. Just make them do a little more like silly things like that, and then I feel like I'd be really interested.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'll try to find a video and I'll send it to you. And then we'll have to touch on that next week at the beginning.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
Were you disappointed also in the movie that we didn't get to see Adam Sandler's accident? Like he just kind of told the story to him, like when they got in that argument.
No, because I didn't want to see that.
Oh, okay, I get that.
I mean, it looked pretty gruesome. I mean, I'd kind of forgotten about it. What is going on here? Peyton was trying to call me.
Oh.
I'd kind of forgotten about it because I remember seeing the scar early, and I was like, "Oh shit!" I'm like, hold on, I'm just texting him real quick. But yeah, I remember seeing it early, like when he was driving or something, and then I was like, oh, and then when he started talking about it, I'm like, oh shit, I'm like, I forgot that, because sometimes he had that like thing on.
Yeah,
Sometimes he didn't.
I was gonna ask you about that. Like, I feel like in the beginning of the movie, he never wore that thing on his hand, and then majority of the like end, he had it on, and I was like, did I miss something where he hurt his hand again or something? But then maybe he just had it on sometimes. I don't know.
I thought it was weird too, but yeah, I don't remember seeing it all the time. And then, like when he would have it on, I'd be like, wow, like I wonder when he's supposed to wear that. Like, because I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's really not a huge part of the movie, but
yeah.
But yeah, I was just like, well, I'm like, okay, I'm like, that's interesting, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know the name of the guy who was like always trying to get in the head of the Spain kid?
The movie, in the movie, it was Kermit.
Yeah, they call him Kermit the Frog.
Yeah, in real life, it's Anthony Edwards, who plays for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
He is almost too good of being an asshole. Jesus Christ, he was a good asshole in this.
Well, that's what I saw. Like a lot of people, like saying like they were shocked because like I mean he's a legit. I mean, he's like an up and coming NBA superstar.
Oh,
and they
wow.
were like he really like knows how to like he played the role really well.
Yeah, he did it very good.
Yeah. So yeah, I think he's only. I want to say he was drafted in 2019. So I mean, he's only been in the league like 3 years.
Oh wow! So he's very
new. Yeah. I think he's like 23.
Well, I mean, if that doesn't work out, apparently he can act. So he's got an acting career ahead of him.
Yeah. I mean, and then but yeah, I thought he did do a good job. I even thought the main guy. I mean, he didn't. I feel like he didn't have.
I feel at times he was really good, and then sometimes he was okay. The main guy.
But see, that's what I liked watching the movie. Like towards the end, I was like sitting there going, you know, this is probably one of like the best basketball movies I've ever seen. Because, like you said, there were real basketball players in the movie.
Yeah, so they can really play.
And then I feel like you couldn't tell they were. I mean, like if you didn't know they were NBA players, like you wouldn't know they were NBA players. It was like it wasn't like, you know, you hired some, you know, D-list actor and it's just like we're watching, you know, Friday the 13th.
And then Kevin Bacon shows up.
The acting is just, you know, horrible.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's a trip. It's a trip.
It was. I was surprised how well done it was with that, because a lot of the times that could just be done so cheesy, and then if that's not even done well in the movie, then why do I even care?
Yeah,
you know.
So did you watch Uncut Gems?
I did watch Uncut Gems. Uncut Gems.
Yeah. Do you like which one did you like better? I mean, I know they're different movies.
I would say maybe almost this.
Okay, because I like this better.
Because I liked Uncut Gems, but I think they're, which I always forget the name of it, but the one we watched with Robert Pattinson for Random Ramblings a while back, I think that movie is better than Uncut Gems. That was their other movie. I can never remember the name of it, though.
I'm trying to think of it.
It was Robert Pattinson, and he's taking care of his brother. They, like, robbed the place with those, like, black...
Good Times.
Yeah, Good Times. I like that better than Uncut Gems also.
That was a good movie.
Yeah. But I think I did like this better than Uncut Gems. I think
like I said,
found myself getting more into it.
It's a completely different movie. Yeah, this is more of like an underdog like story.
Mm-hmm. This is kind of too what you more think of with Adam Sandler too. Now is just like he's just kind of doing what he's interested in.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I mean, the guy's got so much money. I mean,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, he can pretty much make whatever he wants.
I was surprised there were no, like, big, like, Adam Sandler crew cameos in this. Like, there was Dan Patrick and stuff like that. But, like, there was no, like, David Spade didn't show up or Rob Schneider wasn't in it, stuff like that, which I kind of appreciated. It made it feel more of a movie, I felt like, than, like, a silly little Adam Sandler project.
Yeah, and I think maybe that's probably why he did.
I could see that. People take it more seriously.
Yeah.
Although I guess technically Shaq was in it, and Shaq's in a lot of his other stuff too.
He is, but I mean Shaq's a basketball guy, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Because he, a lot of people say that he should have won an Oscar for Uncut Gems. Mm-hmm. That he basically got robbed.
He threatened. He said if he didn't win one, which I wish he would still do. I know he said it as a joke, but he said if I don't win, I will make the worst movie ever made. Since everybody always says he makes bad movies anyways, he's like, I'll purposely make a bad movie. And I would love to see him try, but he hasn't actually done it.
Yeah, I think. Well, I feel like people would still like it because
I know people would be like, it was actually kind of great. Well, because also too,
but
if
yeah.
you go into something trying to make it bad, it's so hard to try to do something bad.
Yeah.
So like I feel like
Yeah.
something they did, it would be kind of tolerable.
I mean, like I would just hire just like you know, and just follow you around or something, and then just put that
Just
out.
put that as a movie. And Adam's, it's his little intro, all the normal shits, the Netflix
Yeah.
logo, and then it's just me walking outside, walking my dog, coming back
Yeah.
inside, eating something. I'm playing
Yeah.
Warzone.
There's like no lines or anything.
Yeah.
Just yeah.
Well,
And then he can make it like black and white, you know.
that's good.
Yeah.
Give it a little style. Maybe throw some title cards in there, like chapter cards, and then make it like the Northman.
Yeah.
So do you have anything else you want to say about Hustle?
I don't think so. Are
you excited to get into Westworld next week?
I mean, honestly, no.
Well, at least
I'm
you're
really
honest.
not. I'm really not. But I mean, I'll do it, and I will give effort. So
To be fair though, too, I was gonna rewatch season 3, and then I started watching season 3, and I went, I'm not gonna rewatch season 3.
Good. That's probably a good call. Has Nick made it there yet?
Yeah, I think he's almost done. I think he's either almost done or is done.
Wow.
Yeah. But he's really enjoying it. He totally. But this is what he does every single time, and he always fucking says he doesn't do it. He loves Westworld, gets so excited, and then and it's on. He's excited, and then the second to last episode and last episode, and then until it's back on again, he hates it.
Well, I wish he could do this pod with you, because I would have set this one out. I planned on setting this one out.
Hey,
but,
I thought we weren't gonna do it either, but honestly, I'll put this out there. If we watch, once you get bored, I'm fine quitting. We can go back to movies or do whatever we want. Once you're bored, that's totally fine with me.
Well, but I mean, I was talking to a guy at work today, and because he was asking, he's like, "Oh, is there any shows that I should watch, or do you have any recommendations?" And I go, "You should check out Westworld." I go. He goes, "Well, was it good?" And I go, "Yeah." I like the first season. I said until like the last like 2 episodes. I go, then it just got confusing because it
got confusing, but then somehow. It's so funny because it did confuse you, but then also you would guess so many things right.
I know,
and it just is so crazy.
I'm Josh Stradamus.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I don't know, but yeah, I told him. It's funny because like he watched The Northman. I think we might have touched on it last week.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is he the one that he didn't finish it?
Yeah. So then I was talking about him. I asked him today. I go, "Oh, did you ever go back and finish?" He's like, "No." And I go, "You do realize it's like based off of like Hamlet?" He's like, "No shit." He's like, "I might have to go watch that." He's like, "Hamlet's badass." I'm like, "Yeah, you fucking ding dong." I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah."
If you watch the movie, you actually kind of learn what it's about.
Well, that's what I told him. I go, "You gotta at least give it a shot." I'm like, you can't just watch like 30 minutes of it and be like,
Yeah, like I said, I watched the first couple minutes of Hustle, and I was like, oh boy, this might be a boring movie.
Yeah.
Watched the whole thing. I really liked it.
See, it's funny because that was never like I was excited from the moment I hit
from
play.
the get-go, really.
Yeah, I was.
Well,
I mean, literally, I knew I was gonna like it because it's a basketball movie, and Nick told me how much he loved it, and then I saw a shitload of people online saying like, "Wow, this is like a legit movie. Like it's a legit good basketball movie." So I'm going, "Oh yeah, for sure, I'll like it because I mean it's basketball." So anything sports.
I like when he started scouting. I liked it, and then it just kept going, and I was like, okay, I don't really know what's going on here. And then it just kept and I was like, is this just what the whole movie is about? Is just his life? And then it got into him finding the kid, and then I was like, okay, this is the real story. Yeah. But for a minute, I thought it was just gonna be him going plane to plane to plane to plane, just looking at people and semi-watching games and cracking jokes, and I was like, oh boy, this might be bad.
How shitty is that? He gets promoted and then the owner dies.
Yeah, he hears it on the fucking radio.
I know.
And then he calls the guy because he doesn't believe it.
I know. And then the shitty son who
that guy only plays an asshole too. Have you seen Alpha Dog with Justin Timberlake?
I have not.
That's a really good movie, but he's kind of the bad guy in that, but kind of not. But he's such a fucking scary asshole in that.
Yeah, well, some people are just made to play certain roles, I guess,
I guess so.
Big dumb dickhead.
big dumb dickhead.
And then, and then to pay for the guy's hotel and like food and porno addiction.
I like that. He's like, hey, come down the porno. He's like, that's not me.
I know.
Who else is it?
Yeah. And then he's like, you have 5 cheesesteaks here. There's 1 bite taken out of each one. It's like, I already told you. You get fat if I eat too much. It's like,
I did like that, like, his wife actually stuck behind him too the whole movie.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the times in this movie, like, he trusts the guy, his company doesn't trust him, but then all of a sudden he loses his girl, and then he proves everybody wrong. I'm glad that he actually had support, and his kid was cool too. His kid helped him film the games and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
It was. I enjoyed it a lot. I would give it like an 8.7 out of 10.
Oh wow.
On Pleeka's Bachelor scale.
I think I'd give it a 7.5.
7.5. Okay.
Yeah, I think it was an entertaining movie.
Okay.
I would recommend it if anybody needs just like you need to kill 2 hours or whatever, you want to watch an entertaining movie, I would recommend this. Or even like a little family movie. I think this would be a good little family movie.
Agreed.
Yeah. And then afterwards, you and the whole family go down to the park, play some b-ball.
Yep.
Could be a gay old time.
Could be.
Do you have any last things you want to say before we wrap up this bachelor party?
No, I don't think so. I don't believe so.
I don't think so either. Yeah, I think that's it. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you watch Westworld before you watch the next podcast. And you can check us out. We got Facebook clips now. We got Instagram. We got a whole separate YouTube channel for Pleeka's Bachelor Party clips.
Spotify?
Oh, yeah, you can watch these on Spotify now, too. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I showed that to Taylor, and she thought that was very cool.
That is cool.
Yeah. But thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you next week for Westworld. Hopefully it fucking breaks Hess's mind, and he loves the show, and I'm expecting a crackpot theory next episode from you on Westworld. I want to know who's the hosts. I need to know everything.
I feel like they're all hosts at this point.
Probably. Fuck. Jesus Christ. Real quick before we wrap up, remember I was doing those, and I just quit because I kind of got over rewatching it. I was doing those commentaries on Westworld.
Yeah.
I swear to God, in the first season, they did not plan on fucking the others. I can't think of his name, but the other Skarsgård that's in, not Skarsgård, Hemsworth that's in the show.
Yeah.
I don't think he was supposed to be a host. At least in the first season, I swear to God they didn't plan that.
I mean, it's possible.
I tried so hard to find little hints to that. I just don't believe it. I think they made that up season 2.
It's possible.
But
it's possible, especially with like so much, like Reddit and shit and fan theories and stuff. Like,
yeah, like someone could have wrote that.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, I wonder how much they cater to like fan theories.
I do. I actually wonder that. Like, if a lot of imagine if your TV show is not done, and then you read a really good theory online, like, wouldn't you just be like, I'm just gonna take that? Like, no one's gonna know, really.
Well, I mean, other than
like, how do they know that person didn't just guess the ending?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like Hess.
Yeah. Oh fuck. Maybe you were saying that, and Jonathan Nolan and Lisa Joy were listening to our podcast because we did them live at the time, and they fucking rewrote the ending because of you. I think we just cracked the case on Westworld.
Yeah, and that's why I'm still broke, and
That's why they're fucking Jonathan Nolan's ruining your life.
Driving a Honda Civic, not a.
You could driving a Tesla, living in a fucking mansion.
Yeah, I don't want a Tesla. I used to want a Tesla, but not anymore.
What's your dream car? Like, if you could get whatever you wanted, what would it be?
I mean, like a dream car. I'm talking probably like a Bentley Arnage.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Luxury. Oh yeah, there we go. That's a sexy bitch. That's so pretty. Sexy. That's what I would do.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
you know, I could see you riding in that and just fucking like carpool karaokeing it up, just fucking rapping in your car.
Like the MSRP for that is like $311,000.
Jesus Christ.
So yeah.
Well, start watching the podcast, people, so Hess can get his car. Come on.
No shit, boys
God,
and girls.
Fucking rats. Well, thanks for listening to us talk about.
I'm a hustler.
I'm gonna play that as much because I don't know if I'll ever be able to play that again.
I'm sure you'll be able to get it in there somewhere.
Yeah.
We can just start every pod with that.
That's true. Be like, welcome back.
I'm a hustler.
There we go. Now we got a new little jingle.
Yeah.
Look at
Yeah.
that.
You know what's funny? I meant to talk to you about this last week. So June 16th would have been Tupac's 51st birthday.
Oh, wow.
So on Sirius XM since the 15th, they have had a station dedicated to nothing but Tupac music.
Oh, really?
I listened to that shit all weekend long in the car.
Oh, wow.
All weekend long. It's nothing but Tupac songs.
That's fun. What do they just call it? Hess Radio?
They only have it. They do. I guess they do it every year for a week.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, but they should have it year round because I mean, honest to God, that'd be the only station I fucking played.
Well, I mean, I guess now you can just do like Spotify or YouTube though, and just pop it up.
But still, I mean, it's nice because like it's just there's no commercials, like it's just constant. And then they do like interviews, like little little minute-long interviews. Like they did one with Common where he was talking about how he remembered Tupac, how he first met Tupac. So you like learn little snippets and stuff.
Well, that is kind of more fun.
Yeah. So I was like, damn, I'm like, this is dope, but it's only there for a week.
Damn.
So, and it's funny because like when I bought my car, it came with a 3-month free trial of Sirius.
Mm-hmm.
So then I was like, I'm not going to renew it because it was like $24 a month or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I'm not in my car enough. I don't think, I have Apple Music. So like, why I don't need it. But then so I let it expire. And then like 3 weeks after I let it expire, they sent me like a thing and it was like, oh, we'll give you a free Amazon Echo. And then it was, you can do it for just $5 a month. So I was like,
oh, wow.
So I did it. So that's
like, please don't leave us. We'll suck your dick. Actually, if you stay with us, we will blow you every morning while you listen to Tupac. So you're like,
basically.
All right, sure, if that's what you guys want to do.
Yeah, so that's why I have the Echo in here now. I have that. So yeah, because I was like $5 a month. I'm like, fuck, $5 a month. What is that? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it's $5.
Yeah, and you get to listen to your own special radio station too.
I know. I wish I could keep it all the time.
You should record it and then you like re-listen to it after.
Yeah.
We get the same trivia. But all right, you wanna wrap this up?
We can wrap this hog dog up.
All right. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Please like, subscribe, and we'll see y'all next week for another bachelor party.
Peace out, bitches.